I got it.
I want to take a chance.
I did it on purpose. I said I know which one. I got it.
Okay, so we are at the city sewer tie-in connection. You can see it's just compacted with roots. We're pulling back toward the house now, and this line is just packed with roots. We can't really see if the joints are really broken badly because of all the roots in the line, but we come back here, there's some real large roots in the line, and this is about 80 to 90% compacted, and that joint looks like it's probably broken from what we can see. And the roots are just huge right there, and that's right at the street area. We got somebody running water in the house right now. Coming back, we have more roots in this joint, and that's in the parkway area. And we have minor roots here as well, just minor roots in that joint. And we have quite a bit of roots in this joint as well, as you can see. Get clouded up a little bit because of all the debris. We got roots here, and that's, I believe, we're going to locate this area. I believe that's right in the parkway as well. I'm going to pause and locate that area. Okay, we're approximately 5 feet deep in the middle of the sidewalk area, and now we're pulling back toward the 4-inch property line sewer. Which appears to be okay. Okay, this is the 4 to 6 inch connection where it goes out to the city lateral, and that is the homeowner's responsibility as well. We're going to locate this area and mark it. Okay, so we're going to begin pulling back again. We went over this with the realtor. Now we're going to pull back. Got a little bit of debris on the camera lens. We're clearing it off as we pull back. Got a lot of roots. That's at what appears to be the city sewer tie-in right there, or maybe a little bit further than that as well, a couple feet or a foot possibly. But we have a lot of roots in this line. So it needs to be hydrojetted and then re-inspected so we can tell what's going on. So now we're back to, this is the retaining wall area at approximately 5 feet deep. Now we're pulling back into the 4-inch sewer line, and we have a transition to what appears to be cast iron. It's pretty rough. And then we have our ABS plastic clean out, and now we're pulling back out of our clean out, and we're out of our clean out now. We're going to wipe our camera lens down again, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to run through one more time. We're going to run through the other clean out. There's a secondary clean out that we believe that'll go back toward the house. So we have the one clean out here, we have a hose down in it where we are flushing it out, and we have a secondary clean out here, which we believe goes toward the house. So we're going to take a look. We're going to drop down in here. We're going to zero out our camera. We're going to zero out our camera real quick. Okay, now we're going to drop down here. We're pretty deep, and we're dropping down into our clean out, and now we're heading back toward the house, and we have a transition to cast iron. We're going to jump over the cast iron. We're running back toward the cast iron to the house, and the cast iron is pretty well pitted. Probably original cast iron from what we can see, from the way that the cast iron looks. We'll run back a little ways and just take a look. It's pretty well pitted, a lot of buildup, a lot of corrosion, and at this point you probably would not be able to hydrojet it without putting holes in it, more than likely. It could be tried, but the likelihood of being able to clean this line without damaging it further is very unlikely. So we're going back up underneath the house now. As I said, we're in the cast iron. We have a cast iron waistline, old waistline. You can see big humps in it.
So I'm just saying, I think we need to be realistic.
And looks like we have a break right here. We do have a major break underneath. We have a major break underneath the house. See right there? It's cracked. It's split and cracked. We're going to locate this area. cast iron. This is the cast iron waste line under the house. We ran all the way as far as we could up against the clean out cap all the way to the back. That's as far as we can go. We're going to pull back. You can see the buildup in this cast iron line. A lot of buildup. More than likely this is older, original cast iron. You could possibly try and hydrojet this to see what you can do with it, but you may end up blowing holes through it. It all depends how much deterioration there is in the piping, but at the bottom you can see it's just got a whole lot of buildup, a lot of rust and corrosion. We just don't know what hydrojetting would do to this, but it's at a point where something needs to be done because of the fact that it will cause stoppages. It's so rough, it's going to catch paper, it's going to catch debris, and it's cracked right there at the end, which isn't major. We see that all the time. And then we're coming back into the ABS plastic and running back toward our clean out. And now we're pulling up and out of our mainline clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection for the day.
All right.